Hey, I'm Kelly. If you love cars as much as I do, you're in the right place. From drifting car days to uncovering the world's most iconic rides. Gear up and subscribe to Drive with Kelly for non-stop car fun. Ford CEO announces 6 new Ford models for 2026 and wows everybody. Ford has completely shifted gears after learning some valuable lessons from their recent struggles with electric vehicle adoption. The blue oval is now doubling down on what they do best, while also innovating in exciting new directions. As a result, we're about to witness the return of some beloved nameplates, alongside the debut of some completely revolutionary models. So let's not waste any time and get ready for Ford to absolutely dominate 2026 as the Ford CEO announces 6 new Ford models for 2026 and wows everybody. Number 6. 2026 Ford Focus ST. With the massive success they've seen in Europe, Ford has finally decided that the compact performance car segment in America has been criminally neglected for far too long. As a result, they've been working overtime to bring back one of the most beloved hot hatches of all time. Enter the 2026 Ford Focus Street. This compact rocket ship will answer the prayers of countless enthusiasts who have been begging Ford to bring back a proper, affordable performance car that doesn't break the bank. You see, the Ford Focus ST will be built on a completely updated platform that's been engineered from the ground up for performance. Gone are the days of compromised handling, and in its place we'll be seeing a track-tuned suspension setup that'll make your heart race. Furthermore, since Ford has learned from their previous mistakes, you can expect the Focus ST to be considerably more reliable and better built than its predecessors. As of right now, there hasn't been any official mention of pricing. However, we could expect it to start around $32,000, which is frankly incredible value for what you're getting. As for the powertrain, the Focus ST is expected to come with Ford's proven 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine, pushing out over 300 horsepower. However, the base model will most likely utilize a smaller turbocharged 4-cylinder that'll still deliver thrilling performance while keeping the price accessible to younger buyers. Number 5. 2026 Ford Super Duty Hybrid. The Ford Super Duty lineup has undoubtedly been the backbone of America's workforce for decades, dominating construction sites and commercial applications across the country. However, there was one glaring omission that competitors started to exploit. One of the most noticeable missed opportunities was not offering a hybrid powertrain option for customers who needed the capability but also wanted better fuel economy. Well, for the 2026 model year, we'll be getting exactly that. Since 2026 marks the year when the Ford Super Duty receives its most significant update in recent memory, Ford has decided to grace us with hybrid variants of both the F250 and F350. Enter the Ford Super Duty hybrid lineup. This version of the Super Duty will be a complete game-changer for the heavy-duty truck segment, as unlike the competition, these hybrids will actually increase towing capacity rather than compromise it. Under the hood, we expect the Super Duty hybrid to combine Ford's trusty 6.7-liter Power-Stroke diesel with an electric motor system that'll push the total output to somewhere around 500 horsepower and a mind-bending 1,200 pound-feet of torque. This version of the truck will also receive some subtle styling updates, such as unique badging and aerodynamic improvements, as well as enhanced trailer management systems. Additionally, the hybrid system will provide silent operation for early morning job sites and the ability to power tools and equipment directly from the truck. The interior will receive upgraded materials and a larger infotainment screen with hybrid-specific displays. All in all, a very practical and impressive vehicle. Number 4. 2026 Ford Bronco Raptor R. After the tremendous success of the regular Bronco Raptor, Ford realized they had barely scratched the surface of what was possible. America's most capable off-road SUV was about to get even more extreme, and frankly, more insane than anyone expected. The new 2026 Ford Bronco Raptor R will take everything that made the standard Raptor great and turn it up to 11. However, this time it'll be much more focused and purposeful than before. The new Bronco Raptor R will utilize a completely different engine setup than its sibling, as it'll feature Ford's supercharged 5.2-liter V8 from the Shelby GT 500. It'll essentially be the most powerful production SUV Ford has ever built, just a tad more aggressive and considerably more capable than anything else in its class. In fact, this exact philosophy has been proven successful with Ford's F-150 Raptor R, which has been dominating sales charts for 2 years now. However, the Bronco version will be getting a unique suspension tune specifically designed for rock crawling and desert running. The front-end design will be more aggressive with a larger grille for cooling, and the interior will offer carbon fiber accents and Recaro racing seats as standard equipment. That said, you shouldn't expect to see these flooding dealer lots, as even though hardcore off-road SUVs have been gaining popularity, Ford will likely limit production to maintain exclusivity. Also, don't expect this to be affordable, as you'll be paying a premium for what is essentially a street-legal trophy truck. We're just thrilled to see Ford pushing the boundaries this far. Number 3, 2026 Ford Explorer Tremor. Let's be completely honest here. The current Ford Explorer is a perfectly competent 3-row SUV. However, it's also been somewhat boring compared to its more adventurous siblings in Ford's lineup. As families have become more active and outdoor-oriented, there's been a growing demand for a family hauler that can handle more than just grocery runs and soccer practice. Some people want the practicality of a 3-row SUV, but would much rather have something that can handle serious off-road adventures without breaking a sweat. Enter the 2026 Ford Explorer Tremor. The Ford Explorer Tremor has been highly anticipated by families who refuse to choose between capability and comfort. For the 2026 model year, the Explorer is offering a new model called the Tremor that will provide off-road features like a 1-inch suspension lift, all-terrain tires, underbody skid plates, a Torsen limited slip differential system, and bright orange exterior accents. In terms of capability, you should expect a vehicle that can genuinely handle moderate to serious off-road trails while still providing the comfort and convenience features families expect. Both mechanically and aesthetically, it'll bridge the gap between a traditional family SUV and a dedicated off-road machine, with the only real compromise being slightly reduced fuel economy. To be more precise, the Ford Explorer Tremor will offer seating for 7 with genuine 4-wheel drive capability, making it essentially the thinking family's off-road SUV. Oh, and let's not forget about the value proposition. The Explorer Tremor, because it's based on the existing platform, will cost considerably less than competitors like the Jeep Grand Cherokee L or Toyota Land Cruiser, some 15 to 20% less at minimum. Number 2, 2026 Ford Mustang Dark Horse Convertible. Ford has been absolutely relentless in their pursuit of Mustang perfection, and they're not slowing down anytime soon. What do we mean? Well, the Blue Oval Company is about to release the most hardcore convertible they've ever produced, one that'll combine open-air freedom with track day performance in a way that's never been done before. We're talking about the long-awaited 2026 Ford Mustang Dark Horse Convertible. This drop-top demon will be a true turning point for both Ford and the entire convertible sports car segment, as Ford promises performance capabilities that'll severely embarrass its competitors. We're talking about a convertible that can run with the best hardtops on any racetrack. In terms of performance, the Dark Horse Convertible will pack the same naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 as its coupe sibling, delivering over 500 horsepower to the rear wheels. Furthermore, it has also been confirmed that the convertible will feature additional chassis bracing to maintain the same rigidity as the hardtop, something that's been a challenge for performance convertibles throughout history. Now, some of you with keen eyes might have wondered how Ford plans to maintain the Dark Horse's track focus in convertible form. This is interesting because the Dark Horse Convertible will feature the same aggressive aerodynamics, Brembo brakes, and Michelin Pilot sport tires as the coupe, just with the added benefit of being able to hear that magnificent V8 symphony without any barriers between you and the engine. Number 1, 2026 Ford F-150 Lightning Pro Max. Now we know what thoughts crossed your mind when you saw another Lightning nameplate. Oh great, here comes another expensive electric truck that's out of reach for working folks. Well, you'd be completely wrong for thinking that. You see, despite sharing its Lightning badge with the current electric F-150, the Pro Max will take a completely different approach to electrification. Instead of focusing purely on luxury and high-tech features, Ford has developed a working truck that happens to be electric. This F-150 Lightning Pro Max will share most of its components with commercial-grade electric systems that have been proven in fleet applications, which means reliability and durability have been prioritized over flashy features. As a result, you can expect the return of the practical, no-nonsense approach that made the original F-150 Lightning concept so appealing. It'll deliver around 400 miles of range and 1,200 pound-feet of instant torque, making it substantially more capable than the current Lightning while being significantly more affordable. Additionally, it'll offer genuine work truck features like a 240-volt power supply that can run job sites for days, waterproof interior materials, and a simplified infotainment system that focuses on function over form. Furthermore, it'll also have Fleet Command integration for commercial customers and over-the-air updates that improve performance rather than add unnecessary complexity. The 2026 edition of the awesome Ford F-150 pickup is expected to be released in late 2025 or early in 2026. Sure, it won't have all the luxury features of premium electric trucks. However, the focus on capability and value is exactly what the market has been asking for. Finally, the pricing for this truck will be somewhere around $45,000 for the base model, with higher trims offering additional features while maintaining the core mission of being America's electric work truck. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the ride. The future is moving fast. Don't get left behind.